The fast casual restaurant sector performing well this year. We're going to get another read in just about an hour's time when we hear from McDonald's and their earnings. And then after the closing bell, we'll get Chipotle. That stock has rallied 98% year to date. Joining us with his picks in the sector is Stephen Anderson. He's senior restaurant and consumer analyst at Maxim Group. And Stephen, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me here.
So overall, you're a little concerned about the macroeconomic outlook. You think that could put a little bit of a damper on things?
Well, I think at this point, most of the macroeconomic indicators are still positive for the consumer, but there are things that we're starting to see, at least in terms of more mixed indicators, like the inversion of the yield curve, maybe some reduction in consumer confidence indices. But at this point, weekly jobless claims, the things we look at, real wages, those are things that have been positive for the consumer and more directly correlated with restaurant spending. So at least for now, I think the consumer is in good shape, but we'll see what happens in the next 6 to 12 months.
Your favorite pick is Brinker International, stock symbol EAT, EAT. That's largely Chili's, and you like that because they're offering some good bargains.
Well, exactly. It's a strong value component. The 3 for $10 value platform has performed well for them. And although casual dining in general is a sector that is a bit of concern in a slowdown scenario, we believe Chili's is actually in a good position to benefit from even market share gains as it continues to attract a more value-conscious customer from more expensive chains.
What's 3 for $10? Is that 3 people get food, or is that you get an appetizer, a meal, and a dessert?
Excellent question. It's an appetizer, and an entree, and a non-alcoholic beverage.
All right. So 3 for $10 has been good for them. They have a couple other deals too, like 2 dinners for $25.
Yes, that's been something that's been long running for them as well. So it's really been focused on value. Also, the $5 monthly margaritas.
Okay, that draws people in too. Let's talk about Chipotle. That's a really hot stock. Avocado prices have been moderating, and then they've had some strong sales in some of their areas too. Right.
This is a name we liked early on. We do have a hold on the name right now, but
why? Just because it's come up so much?
Exactly. It's really a valuation story. But Brian Niccol, the CEO, has been at Chipotle for a year and a half. He's done really everything right. I think when he was selected from Taco Bell, he brought a lot of some of the innovations into Chipotle.
I knew that when it happened.
Tacos?
No, people were like, Taco Bell, oh my God, the purity of Chipotle and all the, they're woke, and now they're going to become mass market, fast food, Dorito. I knew he knew how to do that. I knew it. Well, and he did.
It's a lot of innovations in tech, maybe some product innovations as well.
Well, product. Do they have tacos now?
Oh, yeah, they've had tacos for a while.
How about nachos? How about...
nachos and quesadillas are coming. There's a test location here in Manhattan. They've been trying out. It's just a matter of trying to...
They do have quesadillas.
Queso, right?
Quesadillas,
they do have quesadillas.
The cheese
already, yeah.
No, they actually. It's just a matter at this point of trying to get the operations right and trying to get execution. As you may recall, about 2 years ago, they had the queso come out.
Yeah, they did.
And I think that was criticized.
They need to mention lupas.
No, I'm not going to drop the chupa on that one.
So you say hold for now, but that's really just based on valuation. What would it take for you to upgrade it?
Well, it would
price
take
coming down or
more
really
of
impressive?
a pullback at this point, but what we would like to see also is a step more toward international expansion. It's more than 99% of Chipotle restaurants are in the U.S. One of the things that Brian Niccol did when his time at Taco Bell was really force the issue of international expansion through franchising. And I think for a brand like Chipotle, it might be a little more difficult because you have the supply chains to deal with. But I think if that were to come to pass, I would get more optimistic on the name.